pennies in a stream.
Hello and good day to all the beautiful family. This is Ricardo King, and I wanted to leave a message for you. We're moving right along in terms of building the wealth that we need to make things move for us as a family and as a people. And Wisdom Speaks to You is dead on it. We're putting together, as may have been mentioned and has been shown on the YouTube channel as well as the Facebook channel, exactly what we're doing. So I wanted to give you a brief explanation exactly what's required here. Along with everybody needs good sense, and Wisdom Speaks to You in conjunction, working in collaboration. And with that, Pump, who is in charge of that and has been involved with the sales and distribution of oils for over 20 years. Fabulous imported oils of all kinds and all kinds of fragrances. You name it. It's body oils. It's has to do with sticks of great scents as well, and cones. Your preference on whatever it is that you like, particularly for having those beautiful aromas there, even sage. And we need that to open up the vessels of all things and to cleanse out all things as well. But all of these things are top notch. And not only that, there's shea butter and so many other African products, even clothing and things that you'll be shown. The attire that we can use from time to time to exhibit our wonderful melanated features that no one else can do. But aside from that, we want you to become a part of Wisdom Speaks to You, and it's very simple. We need to be able to, out of the 40 million plus people that we have in the United States alone, we need 1 million people. It's not asking a lot. They had the 1 million march that took place, or whatever it was, 2 million march or whatever, sometime back. And that is a large number, a mass of people that are involved in building. And that's what we need in order to make things happen. There is nothing given away here. It is all put into a fund that we can use to enrich ourselves. And none of it is lost. It's kept. That's right, it's kept. Not only that, you have receipts for everything that's reciprocal, or it is given back to you if you so desire, which you won't, because it's going to build a fund that's going to make us wealthy as a people. And with those funds, we can divide all of those funds that will be able to help us and our families to get to wealth. You see, we never did this, and other groups and races of people have done this forever. They have a membership fund, and whereas they themselves, they can create wealth by pooling their resources, and that's what we have to do. We're no different than anybody else. In order to be able to obtain those benefits and greatness of that, we have to participate. We have to give to receive. That's the law of life, period. But in this case, with Wisdom Speaks to You, you lose nothing. It's kept there. And you get a receipt for every membership not contribution, but it is a contribution. But what it is something that is more or less kept for you on record. And when we can accumulate and really get to the masses of what is basically 2 times 500,000 people, and if you break it down into fours, that's 250,000 people. And if you break it down even more, we need to create that. And what we need to do also is to continue. Can you catch that for me? All right. So what we need to do is to create that kind of volume, that kind of mass of people. And by word of mouth, we can do it. We have friends, we have family, we have people all over this nation, all over the country that can participate in building this. But not only that, while we're building it month to month in your contributions, you'll be able to make funds with the help of Everybody Needs Good Sense. That means that we're showing you how. If you're already a business owner or whatever, that's great, but we're helping you to become a business owner. To be able to have parties, if you will, or showings in your own place of residence. And for people to purchase the different products that we have packaged for you, that you'll be able to sell to them. It's enormous. So you're able to make a minimum of $100 per week, just simply by inviting your friends over for music or for whatever, and they can buy the product that you have or the products that you have. And they're great. They'll be able to sample those products. They'll be able to purchase any of the things that we have, and we'll be sending a list and also a complete list. But not only that, you have photographs of it and you have samples of the products. And when they smell these beautiful scents and things that we have, they'll want it. It's priced reasonably, so it makes it possible for them to purchase many of them. And it can happen from week to week. It can happen from month to month. It depends on you. So what you're putting into a contribution with Wisdom Speaks to You, you're getting that back. But not only that, you're retaining the same contribution for your membership that you have monthly. So you're not spending anything, you're gaining. And that's what we want. We want everyone to be able to build. If you don't have a business, then you have one now. And we're making it possible. Okay? So with that, you will be able to get those products as a member. But not only that, we have services that we provide to help you to build a living trust for yourself. That means that you'll have a will there as well. And these are the legal aspects of things that I know, because that's my background is law and entertainment. But you'll have these things to protect you, because we need insurance. We all have to have insurance. We want to have to die or whatever, our family members die and have to go through a GoFundMe. We want to have these things already set up. And everyone in your family should know about it. Your wishes. A living trust will help you as well. It's something that's been around since the beginning of time. But what it does, it allows you to have all of your assets already distributed. So you don't have to worry about anything. You're carefree about that because everything's in place. You don't have to worry about the legalities of law or the courts and things like that when it comes down to it. Everything's in place. So we're trying to make it possible for many services, because members within Wisdom Speaks to You, and they're varied people that are good and have expertise in various areas. So we have a family of helping one another. So that way you save money. You learn and you get the information that you need to go on to make your life better and for your family. But also to increase income. Exactly the same way. While we're increasing things with Wisdom Speaks to You, you are benefiting as well. So it's an opportunity for you. So it's to your benefit to become a member of that. We need that. We have to continue building ourselves. There's a vast amount of wealth that we can have. And monthly, as we accumulate this by increasing our membership, in a month's time, there will be an enormous amount of money. And that money is divided between all of its members. We'll be able to do anything. You'll have funds enough. And if you do the math on it, you'll see it. To be able to help our families to go to colleges that we prefer, having the houses that we need, the cars that we need. All of these things are benefits within our reach. We spend a tremendous amount of money as consumers, but we have to be providers. We have to be able to build our own wealth. It's not about politics. It's about finance. And when you have that, we can live anywhere we want to. We can have the security that we need, the homes and all of that we need. And it's simple. So instead of wasting our monies on liquor and everybody smokes. If they want to smoke cigarettes, fine. If they want to smoke herb, that's good too. That's God's creation. And you can have all of that, but you just don't want to spend your money and waste your money, not putting it in the right place that it needs to be. You want to be diversified. And we can show you how we can build our wealth independently And we can build it collectively among all of us. And we are the ones that matter now. It's not that anyone else does not matter, but we matter. We don't have to tell people how much we matter. We have to show ourselves how much we matter by participating in things that are going to build our wealth. That's where it stands. It's not about all that. It's about green. It's about money. It's about gold. You know, we can live in any place we want to be, want to be at. We can live in security. We can go to Africa. We can have land anywhere we want to. We can do it collectively. Because there will be offers where we can do that, and we all benefit from it. We can have buildings. We can have land. And that's the way we have to do this. We cannot depend on the government to help us. That's past. Can't you see exactly what's happening in the world today? It's clear. And it's becoming more apparent as to what's going on. So we have to, we have to work against that and help ourselves. We have to complain, march, and protest. All we have to do is build our own wealth. It's simple. And you don't have to be of a certain religion. That's not necessary. It's all about spirituality. We create everything on a spiritual basis the way we did before we came on this boat ride to this country of America, if you will. We have to change that. Okay? So your membership basically is going to be about $30 a month. That's not very much at all, but that money is never taken away from you. It's kept there. You have a receipt for it. You can get it back anytime you want to, but we're building with the enormous collection of people that we have throughout. You have to tell your family by word of mouth. You have to tell your friends. You see, Harriet Tubman, she had a railroad. We need a railroad of independence and wealth. And we can do that by word of mouth and by saying, hey, look, get involved. You can't lose. So that's what we want to do. We have to show. We have to be able to look in our eyes of our collective melanated family with trust and love, because we're lacking that. We're on the wrong plane. We have to raise our consciousness, you see. Wisdom speaks to you along with everybody needs good sense. It's going to help you do that. And you can make as much, as I said, as $100 per week. You add it up. Add it up. And your particular input into it, because everything is packaged for you. You don't have to worry about packaging. It speaks for itself. All the things that people want, they can get at reasonable prices. And your investment in it is very minimal as well. And when I say that, it's very small. But you'll get these products in hand, and you'll be able to open up within your home or wherever you choose to an opportunity for people to have the beautiful sense that we came up with when we came into this world. From Cleopatra and beyond that, we want to smell good, we want to look good, we want to feel good, we want to have the very best that we can have around and surrounding us. That's what makes us important. And we have to do that. We have to create a life for our peers, for our family, our offsprings. All of that is done by us. It's not done by anyone else. So we have to get past this notion, of being afraid to move forward. If we're a family, it takes a village, and we have to do this. Very simple. So the $30 that you're putting into your membership that you have to deal with each month, it's really already paid for because you're making money while you're doing that. And it's never lost. But we are building that million people that we need. And we have to get to that. Because if you count up the amounts of monies that we have, I'll just use for an example again. You take $30 times 1 million people. Don't think it's impossible, because everything is possible. Now, if $30 times a million is $30 million, that's very simple, isn't it? We spend much more than that. And we provide to those who have these corporations and all the rich people, we provide much more than that to them. They get trillions and billions from us. We get nothing. So we have to learn how to take 30 millions a month, and you multiply that by 12 months. That's not rocket science. And it's attainable. We can do this ourselves and could have done it. But it takes organization, and we at Wisdom Speaks to You we have that organization to be able to do that. But we do it with love, we do it with spirituality, and we do it with family. We don't need to be robbed and stolen from, as we have been all of the time that we've been here. We're not building. And we can talk and we can protest and we can go through all of these things, but it takes an example of showing exactly what you can do. And that's what we're about. So the opportunity is going to be provided for you on YouTube as well as Facebook. By telephone, you can be in touch with us and speak with us regarding it. And all that we say is factual. But not only that, you can build by the wonderful products that we'll have with Wisdom Speaks to You, and which is a part of a greater conglomerate. It's called My African Products Worldwide. So we must be producers, not just consumers. And there's so many of us, we can attire ourselves or we can wear and adorn ourselves with the wonderful products of scents and clothing and things that will make us great. We have essential oils as well that will help your health. So what we're doing something worthwhile that's going to benefit us throughout our lives and through the lives of our offsprings. And we can help the people that have lost their way, the homeless people who have lost their way. We must help them. We must help our people. We even have them working with Wisdom Speaks to You and doing various things, not to get something for free, but we help them, but they must too help themselves and get back into what is organizing themselves mentally and physically. So we want your help. We want your involvement. We don't just want talk. We want people that really want to move forward, and that's what we're about. So I wanted to share that with you. And we'll be providing more information, but all you need to do is be in touch with us. We can talk through, the FaceTime online. We have numbers that we will be providing for you where you can reach us and talk with us. And everything is documented. Everything is wide open. Completely wide open, you see? Nothing is hidden. Everything is factual, and it shows you exactly what's going on here. It's all transparent. But we have to move forward. We can't keep living in this world when the world is changing around us and we're not doing anything but nothing. We're not doing enough. We can do much more. So this is Ricardo Rashim speaking to you, bringing this to you. And we want you to respond. We don't just want you to talk. We're not looking for donations and this kind of thing. We want contributions that are going to benefit you and you don't lose from it. We don't want GoFundMes and all of this kind of things. We want an actual complete organized collaboration of our works to benefit us, and we can gain wealth. That's what we want. Okay? All right, so we'll be in touch. So remember, Wisdom Speaks to You. Yeah? And everybody needs good sense. All right? All right. Talk to you soon. Get in touch with us. All right.
In a stream.